Hi everyone, welcome to this exclusive mini webinar where I'm going to show you exactly how to grow a wildly profitable business from scratch to the multi-million dollar level within just a few short years. And I'm going to explain step by step what hurdles you'll need to clear and where most people get tripped up. You don't need any prior knowledge or experience. You just need to know a few key concepts that we're going to cover right here in this secret formula for market success. And before I reveal the secret, let me explain why this works so well. It works because it's a proven system based on science and fractal patterns that occur in nature. We're applying science, physics, and statistics to the open markets. Very few people truly understand the science of the market. And once you learn this, it's a huge competitive advantage and it'll pay dividends for the rest of your life. The market can be predictable if you know what to look for. Anyone saying they know something is going to go up or down is full of it, okay? No one can know. You can only use the data and statistics to give you an edge. And there's just a few things that you need to know to position yourself for success. So I'm Dave Coper, and I founded a couple companies. One of them aims to teach people about trading and investing in the stock market, and the other company is a trading company actually executing on the trades. And I'm a self-taught trader and investor, and you can be too. And I did pass the Credential of Readiness exam for business analytics, economics for managers, and financial accounting through Harvard Business School online. And that was a pretty intense program, but if you're interested in any of these things, I highly recommend it. Okay? And I want to be fully transparent here. I don't have a financial degree. I didn't pass the Series 7 FINRA exam, and I'm not a licensed broker, so I can't legally manage your money unless you are a friend or a family member. And if you do have these things, props to you. These are good things to get, and they can be real assets for you. However, if you don't have them, that's okay because you don't need them. And here's what you do need for this. You need a smartphone and an internet connection. And if you want to be trading and investing, you're going to need a brokerage account with money in it. But if you don't have that right now, that's okay. We'll walk you through exactly how you can do that. It shouldn't come as a surprise that the stock market has taken many lives and it's driven countless others to the brink of insanity. Now, before I go any further, let me just explain who this is for. This is for beginners trying to understand the markets, and it's also for more advanced traders and investors looking to increase their returns. So if you fall into either of these categories, this mini webinar is for you. If that's not you, that's okay. No hard feelings. You can drop off now. Okay, I don't want to waste your time. Now is a good time to eliminate any possible distractions so we can focus on this. And here's the presentation outline. So we're going to get into the secret formula right now, and then we're going to talk about the 4 landmines on your way to success and how you can bridge these 4 gaps here to get from where you are to where you want to be. And if you stay until the end, we're going to give you our free trading and investing plan, which has already helped several of our clients and students actually succeed in the markets with great profitability, okay? And here's the secret formula behind all market success. And I just want you to realize right now that there's 5 main stages. I'm not going to get into each of these stages right now. I just want to present this overall concept to you so you can start to get this understanding as to how big business comes about. And it always starts with creating a great plan, okay? And most people are in the create plan phase, and that's okay. So if you don't know where you are right now, you're in the create plan phase. And now we're going to talk about the 4 landmines on your way to success, and we're going to get into them right now. So landmine number 1 is not having a plan. And this is big. You really want to have a game plan and stick to it. So according to a Gallup poll, only 3 in 10 Americans prepared a long-term financial plan outlining investment goals. Okay, so that leaves 7 out of 10 people without a plan. And a plan is really step number one in trading and investing. And it's not just me that's saying this, okay? Some people regard Warren Buffett as the greatest investor of all time, and he says that step number one in investing is get a plan. And if you stay until the end, I'm going to give you our plan downloadable, which is a template that you can cater to your exact style and expectations. My number two is not testing the plan. So you really want to make sure that your plan works before you start risking any money at all. And a good analogy for this is a robotic device that goes into a minefield to make sure that the field is clear, right? That way that you're not risking your large assets like your tanks or your people too, right? So you want to make sure that the path is clear and nothing's gonna explode, and you're not gonna lose valuable assets, okay? Because the market's full of these beginner traps, and if you're new, you're really not gonna know until you get burned. And 98.6% of traders lose money. So you really want to be careful with this. And 1 in 3 traders is going to lose 90% or more at one time. And what we're trying to do right now is prevent that catastrophic loss for you. My number 3 is letting emotions drive your trading. And you really want to be mechanical with your trading. 50% of buying is impulse buying, and you want to create a strategy to kill that impulsiveness. My number 4 is not using a qualifying checklist. Checklists save lives, and you want all your trade ideas to be carefully vetted. And this is especially important when you're going from that mid-size account to that large account. When the stakes are really high, every qualification matters, and you want to make sure you have the best checklist on the market. Lastly, we're going to go into how you can bridge each of these gaps, and then we'll talk about where you can access this free trading and investing plan, okay? So let's take a step back for a second and look at these stages. And if you notice, there's 4 gaps between each stage. And I want to share how you can bridge these 4 gaps right now in the safest way with the least risk. First gap is going from create plan to test simulation. And this is really bridge number 1. If you don't know where to start, that's okay. It takes time and research, and it's hard work. And that's why I created this simple plan template to accelerate this step for you. You can download it and cater it to your investing and trading style. And it's going to put you ahead of 7 out of 10 traders and investors. And the general structure of the plan is the same for traders and investors. And it looks like this. I'm not going to get into each of these sections right now. I just am giving you the broad overview so you know what sections that you're going to be filling out when you download this plan template. And plans are just that, okay? They're plans. They don't need to be bulletproof at first. If you don't like something about the plan, change it. If it doesn't work for you, change it until it does work for you. It has to fit your schedule, right? So that's the first bridge. And the next bridge is going from the testing to the small account. And this is where you test your plan. You make sure it works well in all seasons, right? And it's important to be consistent with your timing and your actions. If you're not consistent, then you're not going to get consistent results. Okay? If you're not consistent, you're not going to get consistent results. Here is where a market simulator can be a huge benefit. Knowing how you would act if there was no risk at all is crucial to your understanding. If you have no idea how to do this, we can walk you through setting up the simulator. So that's the second bridge, and the third bridge is controlling emotion. And I tried to match up the bridge images with the actual bridges that we're trying to span here, okay? That's why I made this a long, high, narrow bridge, okay? This is a big one and it trips up most everyone. It's a main reason traders and investors give up. Because nearly 99% of people lose money trading, you shouldn't try and navigate the markets alone. Ideally, you want a team of experts in your corner, feeding you the right information. So that's the third bridge. And the fourth bridge is your proven system. So this is the proof of concept, and we can accelerate your proven system for you so you can operate with ease and certainty. The system can help you filter out the best stocks really fast, eliminate subjectivity and emotions, lower your risk by qualifying trades, and teach you several strategies to increase your returns. And it's a completely unique system developed from scratch. And I'm going to reveal the details in just a minute. But first, let me explain why this works so well. It works because we're acting with 100% confidence. We accept the market uncertainty as a variable, and we only take on the best trades and investments. We don't enter positions unless certain of our risks, and we don't enter positions without a predetermined exit strategy. Lastly, we don't exit until one of our two preset criteria are met. We filter out thousands of stocks, choose the best trade in the moment, and then we automate the exit. So here's how TIPS trading system looks. And this is really a high level view. Okay, there's a lot more to it than this, but here's the basic process. Find the best stock, make the trade, and automate the rest. Once you get good at this, the whole process takes less than 5 minutes. The time-consuming part is learning how to do it, getting in that rhythm. So this could take you years and hundreds of thousands of dollars. And this is where access to our systems can be extremely valuable. And that's the last bridge. So now we're going to talk about the free trading and investing plan here. So as promised, here's where you can find the plan. And this link is also embedded in the slides. If you want to download the slides and then skip to this slide, and you can just click on this link and go to this page here. And also on the page, you're going to find an execution file, which helps with the actual placing of the trade. You can calculate your risk, set your stops and your targets with drop downs, and it makes it super easy, and it really speeds up the entire process. And also there's an interest calculator, which is fun to see how much you need to make to get to your goals and expectations. Okay, so you can use these free tools today to jumpstart your returns, and the tools are great if you don't know where to start. For those of you looking to really accelerate your understanding, my team and I have created some paid educational content that may be of interest to you. We teach you in detail, step by step, how to trade and invest very profitably. And we were able to teach this to Brian. And Brian said we had a direct positive influence on him and his finances. And it's for honest, hardworking beginners like Brian why I created TIPS Trading System. And TIPS Trading System has a lot of features, okay? But the one-on-one calls is one of the most valuable things. And if you're really looking for that understanding, you want these one-on-one calls. And so when you schedule your call, definitely inquire about this mastermind offer here. And the next two things are Candlestick College, which is an intro to investing course. And this is for beginners. And the next course is for more advanced traders. So this is TIPS Trading System. And we were able to teach this to Michelle. And Michelle felt inspired to look beyond her everyday abilities and cultivate awareness and understanding. Imagine for a second not being worried at all about the market. How does that feel? Imagine no fear, worry, or doubt about finances ever again. And ask yourself, what is this feeling worth? If you feel pressure or anxiety about trading or investing, just take a break from it and go back and learn how and why the markets work. The only way to be 100% confident is to know how and why it works. Once you have the understanding, you can confidently choose positions. Practice enough, and it's going to become second nature. You're so close. It's the ultimate high value skill, and it's going to transform your life. The industry has near unlimited growth potential, and knowing how to trade and invest is the ultimate job security. You can do it from anywhere in the world, and it's not time consuming. You can have your money working for you while you sleep, and it can give you peace of mind, and you can get paid weekly. There's low startup costs, and there's no holding costs. And now most brokerages have switched to no fees. And once you learn this, you can teach it to others. So let's just recap these benefits here. There's unlimited growth potential in this industry. It's the ultimate job security. You will never worry about finances ever again. You can work from anywhere. You can get paid weekly. You'll have peace of mind. There's low startup costs and low overhead. There's no inventory or holding costs. There's no fees, and you can help others do this too. And we were able to teach this to Hector. And Hector says he's using my system to enhance his trading. He believes it's a safer approach, and the tools are helping to lower his overall risk. What is that worth? So if you're looking to understand the markets and avoid the market mines, book a call on this page. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. Okay, I want to make that absolutely clear. This is a proven business that works. We can teach you everything you need to know in the next 90 days. And here's our big promise here is learn how to trade and invest within the first 90 days or your money back. And I stand behind this, and all of our products and services have a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Okay, we're not trying to scam anyone here. If you are unsatisfied in any way, then we're going to return you your money. We don't want unsatisfied customers. We want happy paying clients, and we want your business forever, okay? So if you want to retire 10 years early, book a call on this page. Do you want to increase your income, sleep better, and feel less stressed about financial decisions? Book the call on this page. Are you fed up with your boss or just want a great backup plan? Book the call on this page. Once you master this, no one can take these ideas from you, and you can teach to others as well. The rewards are endless. I look forward to speaking with you, and we'll discuss how everything works on the call. So book the call now. Every day you don't know how to do this is actually costing you. So book the call today. And I have done live webinars in the past, and I've gotten a lot of questions on those webinars. So I'm going to take you through these questions right now. So the first question is, I don't know the first thing about trading and investing. Can I still do this? And the answer is yes, you can still do this. Our first course, Candlestick College, was created just for that, for beginners who know nothing about charts or the markets at all. And it walks you through step by step how to trade and invest. Next question is, where do I start? So you start by booking the call on this page, and it's for the simple fact that I want to make sure that you're doing this for the right reasons and that this understanding can really benefit you. Okay, I don't want to sell you something that you don't need, and I also want to make sure that you're a genuine and sincere person and that you're actually looking for this market understanding, and you're not going to misuse any of this information. Okay, so I don't want my information getting in the wrong hands because it is very powerful and it's also proprietary. The next question is, how much time does this take? I suggest that you set aside at least 1 hour a day in those first 90 days if you want to see the results in the 90 days, okay? So if you don't set aside this hour in the first 90 days, that's fine. You know, you can do this part-time, a half an hour a day, and it'll just take you twice the time, okay? But that big promise is based on you dedicating at least 1 hour a day to this for the next 90 days. The next question is, do you finance? And the answer is yes. We've customized financing for clients and students as well, okay? We just need to do that on the call. So book the call and then we'll talk about the financing options. The next question is, do you have a guarantee? And the answer is yes. We have a lifetime satisfaction guarantee. And if you're not happy at any point with any of our products, then we will refund them. No questions asked, on the spot. The only thing that we won't refund is our services, okay? Because they're billed monthly, so we charge monthly for that, and we don't refund services. And that's not a standard practice for any business. No business refund services. And the next question is, it's more of a comment that I can't afford it. And this is really, you should think about this as an investment in yourself. And this is an asset that'll be on your books forever. And you don't really want to be thinking, I can't afford it. You want to be thinking, how can I afford it, right? And in reality, it might be that you can't afford it because you don't know how to make money off your money, right? And in most cases, people can't afford not to do it because the reason that you can't afford it is because you don't have the money because you don't know how to make the money in the market, right? So I encourage all of you to think, how can I afford it rather than I can't afford it. And education is one of those things that I think it makes a lot of sense to go into debt for. So if you need to swipe your credit card for the amount, then that's something that might make sense. Think about it as an investment in yourself. So that's the last question, and that's the end of the presentation. I'm going to leave up this end slide for you here with the secret formula behind all big market success. And I'm just going to start a timer here so that you know when this is going to end and when you need to make this decision by. But I strongly urge you to book the call on this page because it's a completely free call. You have nothing to lose. It's a no-brainer. And people pay $300 to consult me about this information, and it's free for you. So you might as well take advantage, and you really have nothing to lose. If I don't think you're a good fit for the course, then you're just gonna learn a little bit more about what you had questions on, and it's gonna pay off dividends for the rest of your life, okay? So it's decision time now, and I hope you book the call, and I look forward to speaking with you, and we'll discuss everything on the call, okay? So until then, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.